Welcome to another Magnus's Loot Crate review. I am your host, as always, Magnus Deacon. Folks, I'm going to probably say folks a lot in this episode, folks, because apparently there's a Magnus's Loot Crate drinking game that I just became aware of, and it hinges on how many times I say the word folks. For those of you looking to get hammered, this is your opportunity. I will randomly do this in other videos, but that's neither here nor there. Folks, today we are looking at Newage H22 Chimera, their version of Reflector. So folks, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So folks, here's Newage H22 Chimera in his clamshell. Now folks, you notice he comes with not a whole lot of accessories. Mainly all it has is the three bots. It has the camera, lens on the front, and it has their three guns, and of course a little rendition of their camera mode. And that's pretty much it for this set. There's not a whole lot to these guys. But folks, that doesn't count them out. They are a pretty decent looking little set of bots. So let's go ahead, pull these three out of their clamshell, and take a look at the bot modes.
Data gathering complete, Reflector.
Then let's go, Soundwave. Megatron awaits our report.
So folks, here's Newage Chimera in his bots mode, if you want to call it that. This is a really good looking set of bots, I do have to admit. I like this set. They look really good in their bot modes, and this is pretty much them with all of their accessories that they come with, except for the camera flash, of course, and I'll go into a little more detail about that in the next section. But folks, I'm really digging this set. They look really nice. They definitely hold up. Like I say, the only really problem I have about the bot modes with Newage are the ball joints in their elbows that are really, really visible and just right out there for the whole world to see. But folks, honestly, I can't discount this set. They're nice and posable. They look really nice, and I'm definitely the only real complaint I have is that the one has the face. So I can't really say I like that too much. But folks, let's go ahead and take a little more look of an up close and personal kind. So folks, as you could see from the turntables, the clamshell and the bot mode, they're pretty sparse with the accessories. They have their three guns and one little camera version of themselves that actually has a handle on it, so that other Newage characters can hold on to the camera. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the one. Folks, this is the one in the middle. I can't remember their names exactly. I know it's like Spyglass, Spotter, and something else. I forget exactly what. They all have their own names. I just call them Reflector because, well, that was all they were called in the cartoon. But folks, there they are. Really nice little figures. And I have to admit, I'm going to say it before I transform them up and show you the camera mode. But folks, these guys are they're really easy to transform. I was surprised and very much delighted. But folks, before I go further into it, I'm going to show you this. Folks, apparently, this little part right here is an LED light in the little camera bit. You can pop it open, put a couple of watch batteries in it, and apparently this thing likes to only go together. There we go. Only go together a certain way, and there's a little button right there, so you could turn on the light. So folks, you can do that if you like. You have to take this cap off. This is kind of tricky to get out, but you get that out, you put the batteries in it, put it back together, of course, and like I said, it seems to only like to go back together a certain way, even though the grooves are cut out. It's weird, folks. I'm not going to go that deep into it. Of course, they do come with their little instruction manual, which The first time I didn't even have to open it and look at it. I don't even like opening and looking at the instructions on any of my bots. But I just opened it up, skimmed over it, looked at it, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty easy to transform. And then I just went to town. It was like being a kid again when I would pull them out of the box and I wanted to figure it out on my own before I looked at the instructions. So that's a nice little stroll down memory lane. But folks, let's transform him up and take a look at the camera mode.
Let's find out.
So folks, rounding off this review of Newage H22 Chimera, here he is in his camera mode. Now folks, I have to say, this is a surprisingly clean camera mode, all things considered now, but I can't say I'm thrilled with the fact that the two bots on the side, their heads kind of stick up a little bit, but they do kind of make for, I guess, buttons of some sort. But it is definitely a good looking little camera mode, and I'm surprised at how easy of a transformation it actually was. I really enjoyed it, to be completely honest. So it is a nice fun little bot, and yeah, like I say, that's pretty much him in all of his glory right there in his camera mode. He is definitely a good looking little bot. I hate that I couldn't find the magic square set. I've got all my other bots in storage. You know, whenever I come home and leave, I have to put things in storage. So, not really going to be able to do a comparison in this video, but I may do a comparison compilation later, just to show the differences between the two. But that's something to think about at a later date. But folks, there he is. That is Newage H22 Chimera. So folks, that is Newage H22 Chimera. Definitely a great figure. Folks, we're just going to go ahead and look at the final verdict on this. And I will see you next time.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have.
Find these figures and more at the ShowZStore. Links in the description.